Am I the asshole for telling my sister to be quiet while having sex with her boyfriend? For context, I 16F and my 20F sister's rooms are next door to each other with relatively thin walls. In the past few months my sister got a boyfriend and everything was fun and exciting until she started bringing him home. It started with them very loudly laughing while play fighting and hitting each other etc., which would have been fine during the day, but he only came around from 7 p.m. onwards. I brought it up with her, just asking them to be quiet because in the end it's our house too. I've had to bring it up a lot because they don't listen, which in my opinion is highly disrespectful to everyone around them. Every time I've brought it up she gets defensive and makes an excuse. The longer they've been together they have obviously had sex. They're adults, they can do what they want. I'm not a prude. I don't think people shouldn't have sex, but I don't get the appeal of having sex to a noticeable level in a house with 5 other people. It made me and my other sister very uncomfortable to hear my sister having sex next door, like I could hear slapping, moaning. You get it. Regardless of my feelings about it, I waited until he left to be respectful of him because he's a nice guy and my family likes him, and I brought it up with her. She began her usual excuses, either laughing it off or one of my favorites being, me. You need to be quiet, I don't want to hear that. Her. We can't be quiet. You'll get it once you get a boyfriend. Me. If you can't be quiet just don't do it at all. Her. We can't not do it. And that was that conversation. It was really heavy on my mind and we were a pretty open family, so I told my mom thinking she would understand and have a conversation with her, and she did at first. My sister didn't listen. And the more I brought it up the more my mom started getting mad at me. Getting mad at me for being uncomfortable hearing my sister having sex. What the actual fuck? Tonight is my last straw. I am a respectful person. I didn't want to embarrass them, but I can't handle it anymore. They were having sex and I could hear it, so I first messaged her to avoid what eventually happened, but I banged very loudly on the wall and yelled shut up. They did in fact shut up, but they obviously don't care that much, as only 15 minutes later I could hear them laughing through the wall. I am so fucking sick of this and it has literally brought me to tears of frustration. I can't just leave the house at night. I'm only 16. I can't move out and I have no authority over her. I'm still waiting to see if she'll say anything tomorrow, but if she does I'm not going to hold back. I just don't understand why she doesn't care. Like, does she want me to fucking hear that? Isn't she embarrassed by the fact we can hear it? I don't know what the fuck she's thinking. All I know is I need it to stop or I'm gonna blow up.